much. I'm joined now by George Floyd's brother, Rodney Floyd. Also with me is George's cousin, Shareeduh Tate, and I'm joined as well by the family's attorney, Benjamin Crump. Good to see all of you. Thank you so much for your time. And Rodney, let me start with you. Tell us a little bit more about your brother. What do you want people to know about George?
Okay. He was a great brother, father. He always excelled in sports his entire life. He was a high school star. He excelled in football, basketball as well. Went to college to Florida. He started out there, and also he was an athlete in football as well. And he went to Texas A&M, Kingsville, and played football. And as a person besides sports, he coached kids as well in spare time. He was a rapper, local rapper as well. He's an all-around man and good to his family, kids, mother, brothers, friends. He would help anyone who needed help. He had a great understanding of life and great people person, walk in a room and absorb the whole room. Mm-hmm. And if you got a chance to know him, you would have loved him. And you can't name someone that never had a great experience around him. And he was very loving, trusting, and would give it lasting.
Rodney, as you saw those protesters, hundreds of them turn out to demand justice for your brother on the streets of Minneapolis last night. Were you surprised by the public outcry?
Yeah, no, I wasn't surprised. That was he was murdered in the streets. And you hear him crying. And everyone heard that. I'm not surprised because I grew up in a ghetto environment and where the police do not listen to the people. And I can see him just crying out for help. So I wasn't surprised. The protesters heard it. They heard his voice. They heard his anger. They felt his pain.
There's already been some talk about justice and what justice looks like in this case. Rodney, Shareeduh, what would justice look like to both of you?
Well, I think for me, the firing of the officers is a start. But justice for me would have them being arrested and charged with murder and ultimately a conviction. Because what we witnessed was these officers execute him publicly. We watched him take his last breath. I'm a nurse by profession, and I knew that he had taken his last breath. And I would venture to say that anybody, without even a medical background, saw that what they did was ultimately take his life. And so I want to see them behind bars.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.